Hello, viewers. Today we are doing a review of the book The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The author is Stephen R. Covey, and this book is published in 1989. This book has been translated in more than 50 languages, and over 40 million copies of this book have been sold. If we talk about the author Stephen R. Covey, then he's an educator, a speaker, business consultant, and he's also a professor of organizational behavior and business management. He has also established a company by the name Franklin Covey. This is a professional service firm and it gives training and consultancy in areas like leadership, strategy execution, and personal development. If we talk about the focus of this book, basically, this book focuses on three wide domains. The first is personal mastery, the second is public mastery, and the third is continuous improvement. So, starting with the first habit, that is be proactive. Be proactive, basically, this category falls into the domain of personal mastery. By be proactive, we means you have to take the responsibility for your actions, for your choices, for your decisions and for your responses. Further ये कि इसमें दो तरह के circles की बात की गई है. But you have to focus on the circle of influence, which is controllable, which improves yourself, and which gives you the sense of fulfillment. The second circle talks about the circle of concern, which is uncontrollable, which is beyond your reach, which is large, and you cannot make everyone happy. If I give you an example, for example, an employee is there, he's not getting increment, he's not getting promotion, and he's blaming his boss, he's blaming his management, he's blaming his organization culture. So in that scenario, basically, not just playing the blame game, he has to strategize, he has to change his mindset, he has to focus on his performance, which can gives him the sense of fulfillment rather than blame gaming. The second habit is about begin with the end in mind. It also comes under the domain of basically personal mastery. It means you have to set the clear vision, you have to set the clear goals, you have to focus on the outcomes. Basically, your results and your targets should drive you rather than your circumstances. If you are on a right track, if you are on the right direction, it means that you are focusing on your results, you are focusing on your targets. If I give you an example, for example, a person is there, an individual is there, he has thought about to have a startup in couple of years. So from now onwards, as his destiny is to have a startup, he has to focus on networking, he has to focus on doing internships, the person has to do freelancing projects so he can do better while he starts up his own startup. The third is put first things first, which also falls in the domain of personal mastery. It means you need to prioritize. You need to prioritize your tasks, your activities, and those tasks which are aligned with the long term goals. For example, you need to prepare the financial report for the quarter 4. So the deadline is there. You need to focus on financial report, because after preparing this report, you will have to give presentation to the board of directors, and on that basis you will be promoted to a higher rank. So you don't need to focus on day-to-day trivial matters, day-to-day sending an email. You have to focus on the larger goal. The next habit is about think win win, which talks about the public mastery. It means you need to focus on the mutual benefits. You need to have an abundance mindset where everybody can be successful. You should avoid zero sum phenomena where one party is getting benefits and the next party, another party is not getting any benefit. For example, if you are in negotiation with your supplier, you need to make sure that supplier is also getting profits and you're also getting benefits out from your deal. The next habit is seek first to understand, then to be understood. It also falls under the domain of basically public mastery. It means you need to empathize. You need to understand other people's perception. Basically, you need to enhance your listening skills. What happens is we are always in a hurry. We need to show our intellect, we need to show, express our viewpoints, we need to express our opinions, and we do not understand the ground reality. For example, a manager starts humiliating and insulting his employees because they did not meet the deadline, but the manager fails to understand their challenges, their hurdles, their ground reality, why they fail to complete the deadline, why they fail to meet the deadline. The manager did not understand, but he just start scolding them. So it should not be the case. You need to empathize, you need to basically polish your listening skills. So this habit is all about seek first to understand, then to be understood. The sixth one is about synergize, which means you need to leverage the strengths. You need to value the differences. You need to see the larger picture. You need to focus on the greater results. For example, you are working on a marketing campaign and everybody is having their own expertise. Some are good at ideas, some are good at copywriting, some are good at graphics, some are good at networking, some are good at presenting. So everybody can play their due role and everybody can contribute for the better results, for the good results. So in diverse workforce, in a diverse cultural setup, you need to synergize. The last habit is all about sharpening, sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw basically falls under the domain of third category, which is continuous improvement. It means you need to revamp yourself. It is a rebirth. You need to renew yourself in terms of physical quotient, in terms of mental quotient, in terms of emotional quotient, in terms of social quotient, and in terms of spirituality quotient. Because this is how you can be relevant and this is how you can be productive. You need to learn new skills, you need to polish your skills, and for example, this is the era of AI. So you need to learn about AI models, AI agents, AI automation. This is how you can be relevant in the long term. So that this process is all about continuous improvement. So basically, Stephen R. Covey in his book talks about 7 habits. The first is be proactive. It means you need to take initiative. The second one is begin with the end in mind. You need to have the clear cut goals. The third one is put first things first. It means you need to prioritize your basic task. Then we have think win-win. It means you need to have abundance mindset. Then we have seek first to understand, then to be understood. You should not have this priority that everybody should listen to me and I'm least bothered about other people's concern. So that should not be the case. Then we have synergize, where you need to collaborate, where you need to have the teamwork. Then last but not the least is about sharpen the saw. It means you need to continuously improve yourself. That is the way to survive in the long term. Thank you.